Good morning. This is Pastor Green with today's devotional scripture. And today's scripture comes from the 66th division of Psalms, verse 20. The King James Version interprets that scripture like this: Blessed be God, which hath not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me. Psalm 66:20. And today I would remind you of this. In looking back upon the character of our prayers, if we do it honestly, we shall be filled with the wonder that God has answered them. There may be some who think their prayers are worthy of acceptance, just as the Pharisees did. But the true Christian, in a more enlightened retrospect, weeps over his prayers. And if he could retrace his steps, he would desire to pray more earnestly. Remember, brothers and sisters, remember how cold your prayers have sometimes been, when in your closet you should have wrestled just as Jacob did. But instead thereof, thy petitions have been faint and few. Far removed from that humble, believing, and persevering faith, which cries, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. Yet, wonderful to say, God has heard these cold prayers, and not only heard them, but answered them. Reflect also on how infrequent thy prayers have been, unless thou hast been in trouble, and then thou hast come often to the mercy seat. But when deliverance has come, where has been thy constant supplication? Yet notwithstanding, thou hast ceased to pray as thou once didst. God has not ceased to bless. When thou hast neglected the mercy seat, God has not deserted it. But the bright light of the Shekinah has always been visible between the wings of the cherubim. It is marvelous that the Lord should regard these intermittent spasms of importunity which come and go with our necessities. What a God is he, to hear the prayers of those who come to him when they have pressing wants, but neglect him when they have received mercy, who approach him when they are forced to come, but who almost forget to address him when the mercies are plentiful and the sorrows are few. Let his gracious kindness in hearing such prayers touch our hearts, so that we may be henceforth be found praying always with all prayer and supplication in spirit. May this word bless your soul. May it take root in your spirit and manifest itself in your day-to-day walk. May God bless the reading and hearing of his word. Remember, somewhere this weekend, attend a church of your choosing that is a Bible-based, Spirit-filled, word-teaching church. I'm Pastor Rick Green, and this has been today's devotional scripture. Have a wonderful day.